Gunfire in Biloxi. Officers exchanging rounds with a suspect at the West Biloxi boat launch. The suspect was hit and flown by helicopter to a hospital.
Let's go straight to investigative reporter Noah Noble. He's been following this story throughout the day. Noah, what's the latest in this investigation?
Hugh, Jennifer, right now this scene is still active as state crime scene investigators collect evidence from this shooting that happened about 5 hours ago. Details from the state are limited so far, but sources and witnesses telling us that this officer-involved shooting here in Biloxi actually began with gunfire in Gulfport. This morning, Gulfport police officers responded to reports of gunshots outside the Gulfport police substation at the Orange Grove Community Center. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation telling us that Gulfport police officers initiated a pursuit with the suspect vehicle, a white U-Haul van. Gulfport police then terminated that pursuit sometime around noon. Biloxi officers got involved with this pursuit. They got behind this white U-Haul van, chased it down Highway 90, chased it to this West Biloxi boat launch. Viewer video showing us officers getting out of their vehicles, met with gunfire by the suspect. State investigators also confirming that the suspect first fired on officers and that Biloxi officers then returned fire. And that suspect, Hugh, as you were saying, was hit by gunfire. A life flight helicopter landed in this parking lot, picked that suspect up, and then left. Thankfully, no officers were hit in this officer-involved shooting, and so far, state investigators have not released the name of this suspect. Coming up at 6 o'clock, you'll hear from some of those witnesses and even more video that we've collected showing this chaos that unfolded here in Harrison County today. Live in Biloxi, I'm Noah Noble for WLOX News Now.